Hey, you guys! It's your favorite little keto goofball diamond, and today marks 5 years, 139 days of my ketogenic journey, going from 311 pounds to today, and working on me every single day. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and ring that bell because I share the color of my guts. My entire keto journey is laid bare. When I screw up, you know about it. When I do great, you know about it. Today is one of those weird days where I didn't screw up, but I kind of sort of did. And I thought it was going to mess me up, and it didn't mess me up, but it kind of did, but it didn't. It's a whole 2 + 2 = 7 thing. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about potassium and some stuff I learned today because I didn't know all that. I mean, I kind of knew some of it, but I didn't really know it in detail. And I've really been putting some research into it. Not enough to help you a whole lot, maybe, but maybe enough to get you started on your own research and find something interesting. So we're going to talk about it, that and a little bit of electrolyte stuff. Let's get into it. But don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and ring that bell because it is time to rant, rave, and misbehave Keto Diamond style. Insert non-music here. See, for those of you who are new here, I used to show before and after clips right here with a little bit of music that I used for 5 years, and then some company come along and screwed me over. So I can't do that anymore. Or probably could because they backed off, but I don't want to take no chances. So I might come up with something, but it probably won't have music behind it to avoid any and all future. Yeah. So thank you guys for taking the time to hit the play button and sitting with me. I'm going to try not to be super, super loud. My husband's in there sleeping. He has to work overtime tomorrow. First, let's talk. Well, all right. So you might hear some noise coming back from behind me. I picked up Zach today. He's going to be with me overnight. And I'll take him to school in the morning. And sometime tomorrow evening, I have a dentist appointment. So get all that functioned out and figured out. And I don't know why I'm doing that. I caught it from Anthony. I swear I did. That's my other little tiny grandson. Who's going to be taller than me in like 2 years. I don't know how that happened, but he is. So I can't carry him no more. He is heavy and he wants me to pick him up a lot. And I'm like, oh. That's a heavy kid. I need to put him on a scale and see what he weighs. Because I think he weighs more than Zach. Really do. But anyway, I noticed something in my hair last night. Let me show you. Alright, it might be a little weird to do this in the bathtub, but I think I found the first 2 streaks of silver in my hair. I'm not sure I'll be able to pick them up on camera, but I've been waiting on this. All my friends have been kind of gray for years, or going gray. So I was like, where's mine? Not that I necessarily wanted it, but I was expecting it. But tonight, I was like looking in the mirror, and I was like, oh, there's silver. There's little silver streaks. There it is. But I'm 44, so it's time. But I was like, surely it's coming. It's here. Kind of sort of excited. Not really, maybe a little bit. Today I had Corey look at my hair. She couldn't see anything. She used her flashlight, but her eyes are kind of like mine. It's kind of iffy. Destiny came in here and looked at it, and she plucked one out. And I said, don't pull it out. I had a little silver hair, okay? Or white hair or something. And again, not that I'm excited about it, but I've been waiting for it for a very, very long time. I stopped dyeing my hair so I could see when it came in. I still can't tell a whole hell of a lot, but it's there. And it's interesting. So I'm going to wait till enough of it gets white and silver. I'm just going to dye it all one color and be done with it. But, yeah, it's kind of weird to start seeing them now. And again, I'm 44. A lot of my friends have had this stuff going on for years, so we're kind of sitting back going, where's mine? Again, not that I necessarily wanted it, but where's mine? My grandma, all of them were cotton tops. Like, literally, their hair looked like cotton. It's kind of the texture of cotton, too. I kind of don't want that, but if that's what happens, that's what happens. My mom, though, she had black hair. Very native blood. My dad's Dutch. My brother and sister look like mom. I look like that. Skin tone wise, anyway. Which is kind of weird. I don't even know how to explain it. Because my grandma was practically albino. But not. But her husband was. Not my grandpa, but another, my step grandpa was. So anyway, who had cotton hair too. Kind of wonder how it's going to go. My hair is changing in consistency and texture lately. It's staying really, really oily. Doesn't matter if I wash it or what, it still looks like greasy and oily. And I'm not a fan of that. I don't know what to do about it. Maybe just no conditioner tonight. We'll try it without conditioner and see what goes on. Although I'm not a fan of that either, because then it just feels kind of dry and crisp. Oh, I guess it's a shadow. It's a weird shadow to cast, though. Alright. What? Sorry. I was just kind of excited about that, and I wanted to share because every day, obviously we're all aging. I'm at the point that early 40s, mid 40s things is kind of like a weird time where it's not really exciting and you don't really want to see those wrinkles, but that's when you start seeing kind of the definitions and the lines and stuff, and the way your hair is going to go, and the things your new portion of life is going to take on, your new chapter is going to take on. So I'm kind of curious about that. And again, I'm trying to heal my face a little bit. Well, not really heal it. I guess there's nothing wrong with it. I want less wrinkles, especially, in the wharf area. But I'm working on that part of my journey too. So I'll be telling you about it and sharing stuff with you and everything. And as you know, I've shared a lot about my blood pressure issues because I've had high blood pressure for like 20 years, going up on anyway. Now I started keto. I got rid of 29 other medically diagnosed diseases, everything but high blood pressure. Cancerous things gone, diabetes gone, just so many things. Sleep apnea obviously gone, restless leg syndrome gone, exploding head syndrome gone, so many things, but not my blood pressure. And one time on my keto journey, I got it down far enough that they took me off medication. But over a period of a few months, it went back up, and I can't remember exactly what I was doing. Now, I put out a video saying I think I know what was going on, but apparently not, because it doesn't matter how much I hydrate now, my blood pressure doesn't go down. However, over the last few weeks, I started thinking about something, and I did look it up, and of course, potassium does affect blood pressure. So, a lot does, actually, though, so it's really hard to say, but potassium really can. And you guys know, you've followed my journey long enough that I've cycled in and out of ketosis probably 2 or 3 times a week, at least, for years. And at some point, I stopped taking the potassium every day because, I was doing keto, I was doing good. But when you're cycling, you may as well be new in a way, because you're going to have an uptick of urination, which is going to take out your potassium, magnesium, sodium. It's going to take out vitamin C. It's going to take out so many vital minerals that your body needs. And I've been trying to figure that out. And the last 3 days, I've actually not only started taking the potassium again, I've doubled the dose. Now, it's very, very kind of complicated in a way. You really have to go look at like Dr. Berry, Dr. Berg, Thomas DeLauer videos just to kind of understand it very well. But the human body needs 4,700 milligrams. It's in a lot of foods, like meats, chickens, fish, obviously bananas, avocados, stuff like that. It's in a lot of foods, but you can't really be sure how much you're taking in. Even if your levels are good, if you're cycling in and out of ketosis constantly, it's probably causing some problems, especially as far as, that's concerned. I've noticed over the last several months, there's been times when my heart was racing. Heart palpitations is a thing with magnesium. I've also noticed the back of my calves. They haven't cramped up, but they've gotten to that verge where it feels like if I move my leg just right, they'll cramp. There's been some numbness and tingling in my toes, and that is not from diabetes. I've been checked multiple times. I even have a blood glucose monitor, but potassium actually can affect your nerves a little bit too. So instead of taking 3 900 milligram potassiums, I'm taking 3 in the morning and 3 at night. And I think that's actually what helped me yesterday, because it turns out potassium can cause you to get rid of excess fluid too. It can lower edema, it can lower swelling period, and just get rid of fluid retention. So awesome, right? You know what's crazy? I know electrolytes. I know what it sounds like. I've looked into electrolytes. I know a good deal about what magnesium, potassium, and sodium does to the body. You know, I never really thought about it though. Why are they called electrolytes? Seems silly to not think about it, considering that's a big part of the ketogenic journey is monitoring your electrolytes and making sure you're getting everything, your vital minerals and nutrition that you need. Duh. It's kind of like an electrical conductor in there, and gets in your body and allows you to access electrons and stuff like that. It's a long explanation, but I found it fascinating today when I kind of heard it in terms of like, you know, it stands to reason, but I didn't even think about it. I never really put any thought into why it's called an electrolyte. I know that you need them. I know, you know, their basic function, kind of, but I didn't know about the sodium and potassium connection. So like, if you eat a lot of salt or salty foods, sodiums, but you don't have enough potassium, you can't move that salt around. You can't move it out. It kind of gets stuck. So, you again, look up Dr. Berry, Dr. Berg, Thomas DeLauer. I've been watching them all day, kind of getting a new understanding for potassium, which is crazy vital. Now, I've been taking my magnesium too. I've been trying to make sure I salt certain foods. I don't overkill in salt because I typically get plenty of salt without blinking, you know. So that sodium in general is not too difficult for me. But if I have headaches, I can put a little salt on my hand and lick it off. And that might sound gross to some of y'all, but it's an easy way to get salt if you need some like kind of instantly. But I've noticed if I started getting a headache, I could do that, lick it off, and the headache would go away. I've also noticed that if you do that when you're wanting sugar really bad, if you want a big old chocolate bar really bad, sometimes the salt trick works. So, and I think I've actually heard about that in the past. That sometimes your body's not really craving sweet, it's craving salty, but something gets twisted in there. So it's kind of an interesting thing if you want to check it out. And I thought I would bring it to your attention because it was interesting. Now, on to my keto day yesterday, where I thought I effed up, where I know I effed up, but the potassium, I'm pretty sure helped. Well, I actually did multiple things, and I'll tell you all about that. So, yesterday evening, Anthony come up in here. He lays across my lap like a sleepy baby. He says, Mama, I want a burger. Well, he said, I want food. I said, what kind of food you want? I'll cook it. I want a burger. Well, I don't got no burgers. I made burgers tonight, but it's a little too late. So anyway, well, for Zach and my husband and Anthony, I made burgers, but I forgot what I was saying. Because another thing popped in my head. See, I don't like homemade beef anymore because I ate it so much my first year and a half, 2 years of keto, that homemade beef turns my stomach. I can be absolutely starving, cook beef, and suddenly never want to eat again. Just like, And that did happen to me tonight because I cooked them the beef. I cooked me the pork chops. I ate about 1.5 pork chops, and that was all for hours. And later I made a chaffle, so I bought another chaffle maker, a bigger one. Screw it, standing around over that little bitty teeny tiny thing forever. When you can just make a big one and fold it in half. My camera looks like it's jumping at me, so if you guys see some jumping, I don't know what it is. Now, what the hell was I talking about? Oh, Anthony wanted a burger. Now, Golden Corral up till 3 p.m., at 4 p.m. has burgers. They do have steak after 4 p.m., but they get rid of the burgers. So it's like, we got plenty of time. Hey, honey, let's, take Anthony and Corey to Golden Corral. Which I'd like to take Destiny. She wants to go really bad, but my son hates it because when he was little, I took him so much. And I did that because they had so many different options and they could eat all they wanted to. But now, Destiny got him in the car and tried to drive him that way. And he said, you take me home right now. I ain't going. He raised pure hell. And she hasn't been in a while. So I need to get around to taking her. But it was a crime of opportunity. Corey was here. Okay. And Anthony was hungry. Because obviously I could have took him to McDonald's. And it would have been way cheaper. But it's all right. So, what had happened was, now Corey, she did something I can't do. She loaded up her plate with Bourbon Street chicken, them deviled eggs up there, And she also had like some other keto friendly options and stuff too, but not the Bourbon Street chicken is really not keto. Let me tell you, it's only got 4 grams of carbs per serving. It says on the website, but it don't work for me. It does not. And I did reach over on her plate and steal 2 or 3 pieces of Bourbon Street chicken, but they're not very big if you've ever had it. However, she brought back the deviled eggs, and I was thinking, oh no, but she said, Mama, these taste funny. They're sweet. And I was like, yeah, the last time I had them, they were sweet too. And my dingy ass reached over to her plate, grabbed one of them deviled eggs. I was saving her from it. That's what it was. Anyway, and popped that sucker in my mouth. So, yep, it's definitely got honey mustard. Oh no, it's sweet relish. It's sweet pickled relish. That's what that is. It's a very little bit, but it's in there. And I could definitely taste sweet pickles this time. And I was like, oh, why did I do that? Before we even got in the car, I was bloated. On the way home, my feet started swelling. My sinuses started stopping up. This little place right here got all swollen. My throat felt sore. My ear hurt. And I was like, hell no, not tonight. Forget it. I'm not being in this kind of pain. I came home and right away took one of my fluid pills. Now, I take fluid pills because of my blood pressure issues. So that does help me flush out a little extra fluid where some people might not have that option. And I'm not recommending it. I have to take this medication, but I figured I'd just go ahead and take it a few hours early instead of waiting until all that fluid bounced up on me. I also took a Mylanta chewable because I wasn't trying to be in pain all night. And then I drank dandelion tea and took some extra potassium. I was like, all these things help flush out fluid. Please flush the hell out. And you know what? Instead of going up, I went down. So let me show you the results.
Yes, Tuesday morning, 163.8.
So you guys, I've got 2 sausage, egg, and cheese chaffles here with mayonnaise. I was out of the shredded cheese, so I used slices of pepper jack. It works. And I also got a cup of coffee over here. Let's see if I can get this over here. But anyway, I've got my coffee here. I did buy some Orgain collagen peptides. What I didn't realize, or I don't remember realizing, is that the Orgain collagen peptides have 35 calories in them. It's from protein. But I don't remember that being in there, although I could just be mistaken or have forgotten. So if you're going to use the collagen peptides and it's going to break your fast with that much protein and calories in it, you probably want to do that with a meal. Although I did not this morning, but it's my thought to do so. I forgot to mention, this sausage here was a new ad. It's Smithfield fully cooked all natural sausage. It was a new ad last week. I also on that same day tried a coffee drink with lemon. One or the other thing caused me some severe pain in my back and chest, a lot of burping. I don't really know what that's called. Looked up a lot of stuff about it, but it's like severe indigestion anyway. I don't know which one it was, but today I'm not going to do the lemon drink. We're going to see if this sausage causes me pain. Golden Corral bunless burger, 2 pieces of rotisserie, and cabbage and cheese. And Anthony. And Corey will be over here in a minute. Big Bride's here.
It's Wednesday morning on 162.6.
45 minutes later, here I am again. Zach needed some attention. Jake needed some medicine. And had a few things I got to take care of. So, anyway, you saw that. 1 pound down. But I worked hard for that pound. I peed all night long. Like all night. I ain't kidding. Up and down. All night long. It's like, now, of course, I took that fluid pill. And while that's kind of helpful, it's really not. Because I take that every single day. Because without it, for some reason, my blood pressure goes up. Even though I really don't understand the mechanism of it. Because I do keto. Mostly. But even when I was early on in keto, my blood pressure didn't go down simply from getting rid of excess fluid by doing keto. So it's really interesting how this whole thing works, the mechanisms of it. So the fluid pill didn't help a whole lot. It never usually does. So even if I take that fluid pill, if I did something wrong, I'm going up. So it's not simply that. But it might have been the dandelion tea coupled with the excess potassium or extra potassium. And the Mylanta probably helped quite a bit with bloating. So I don't know, but I'm trying to work all this out because I ain't perfect. But until I get myself on perfect track with keto, I'm going to uptick the potassium and the magnesium. Well, I won't up the magnesium, but I'm going to take it every single day just to make sure Probably, again, not going to worry about salt in my foods too much because I do get plenty of sodium per my fitness pal anyway. I did not do my macros for yesterday because when you eat a Golden Corral, it's really hard to say how much you got and of what, because I forgot some of it. But it's all keto, you know, or well, I don't think they're deviled eggs or keto, but I bought eggs tonight that I'm going to devil tomorrow. So there will be deviled eggs in this house that are keto friendly with no sweet pickle relish juice stuff on it. It's like a trick of the mind. And you know, when I was there last time, I picked up some ham. They have like slices of thick ham, and I got to thinking about, you know what? That's probably honey glazed. That's probably most of the time when I go up there and I go up, it's probably because I've gotten a little bit of ham and that ham turned out to be honey glazed. I don't know if it is or not, but I about bet it is. Hold on. But anyway, I do believe it was honey glazed ham. So that's what I got for you tonight. I'm going to tell you right now. I don't have any headphones right now. I need to buy some. I'll get some. He's trying to watch a video, but music popped up on it. So it probably was that. And then I got, I went to the grocery store today. I got groceries to last me and hubby a week. 2 of us. Now I did get Zach and Anthony a few things that they can enjoy while they're here. There's plenty of foods in there Corey can eat on too since she's doing keto. But yeah, $189 for basically 2 people. And I didn't buy complete meals because we're going to be at work most of the time. We need to take stuff with us. We need stuff that's quick and easy when we get home, which for me will be mostly chaffles probably and keto sandwiches for lunch. I got a different kind of keto bread. We're going to see if that helps. And of course, I'll show that to you. But got hubby sandwich stuff for work. That's pretty much it. There was nothing special to it. Even without that waffle maker, $189. The stupid waffle maker was $24 when it was $19. Why? I get it. But it's still irritating as all hell. But, you know, some of the meats, though, up there look like they came down. But I didn't get meats because I'm not going to be cooking during the weekend. You know, I've already learned myself. If I got to cook it, you going to starve. I ain't coming home after being gone from work for 14 hours and cooking nothing. I done learned me. I ain't going to do it. I tried. I thought about it. And I let that thought pass. So, yeah, it ain't going to happen. But, yeah, that's all I got for you really for today. That was my insane long keto day journey thing and what I learned. So I'm definitely going to keep up with the potassium, especially until I get myself on track. If I don't, I'm just going to keep taking the potassium because I think I need to. The dandelion tea will probably be more, Jake is snoring like crazy. I don't know if y'all can hear him. He's over there. Like 10 feet away snoring. Anyway, if you guys need anything with your ketogenic journey, need any help, need any advice, need to talk to somebody, my contact information is below. Some of y'all send me some great videos and stuff to watch and enjoy, and recipes and different things. I love you too, baby.
And I love you guys.
He loves you guys. Me too. If you need help, contact me. Or visit KetoDiamond.com. I've got it all written out, plain, simple, and free. I need to go over there and change some stuff up, to be honest with you. It's been quite a while since I've messed with anything. But the information is still pretty much the same information, you know. And I am learning new stuff every single day. I'm trying to get on really watching stuff. I need to start writing my list to toss 3 things and watch 3 videos again because that is very helpful. It reminds me of stuff. But I got to take him again to school in the morning. I got a dentist appointment. We'll see. We'll see how tomorrow goes. But you guys, there are some great ways to support the channel. I got some Christmas cards out today. If you guys would like to, or sent out, if you guys would like to send me a Christmas card and get one back, my P.O. box is below. And there's ways to support the channel below. Much love, many prayers. Good night, y'all.